So this is a text you guys have done, correct? Should there be zoos?
Yeah.
So today we're going to do something a little bit different with the same text that we've done. So I want you guys to do what we normally do and repeat after me. I can use context clues to figure out the meaning of an unknown word or phrase in a text. That's a long one. Context clues. Now this is something we've talked about before, but does anyone have an idea when it talks about using context clues to figure out the meaning of an unknown word in a phrase or text? What does that mean? That's a really long I can statement. Lily? Yes. Read and use the words that are around a word that you don't understand to hopefully help it make sense. Because when we use clues in anything else, that helps us to figure out or answer a question, anything else. So it's the same thing that we would do when we're reading a text. And I want you to listen while I read you the sentence. Their population slowly diminished as their habitat began to disappear. We're going to look specifically at the word diminished. Okay? So I am thinking, because of the context that I'm hearing it in, that the word diminished might mean going away. What I'm going to do is show you again. Now, if I want to, like Essence told me before, replace it with another word, it's got to make sense in there. So I'm thinking it means go away because of the clues that I hear. Like slowly, their habitat began to disappear. I heard someone just say, yeah, were you agreeing with me, Saman? So Saman was also hearing those same clues, those same words, like slowly and habitat beginning to disappear. So he was also thinking that diminish might mean that something is going away. All right? So let me try that in diminished place. Let me see if that word makes sense. Their population slowly went away as their habitat began to disappear. Give me a thumbs up if you think that that makes sense and that's what the meaning of that word would be. Marcos, I'm going to say it one more time. Their population slowly went away as their habitat began to disappear. Does it sound like that would make sense in there? Does it sound like diminished might mean the same thing as going away? Yeah? Okay. So I used those clues. So that's why I was thinking, that might mean going away. I used those word clues around there to help me out. All right, so the next word that you are going to talk about is, where did it go? Here it is. Okay, I want you to listen again to the sentence, and I want you to think what clues are around this particular word that might help me to figure out the meaning of the word. We need to aid those animals who are in danger of becoming extinct, and zoos are our best answer. So the word I want you to think about is the word aid. Okay, so listen again to the sentence. We need to aid those animals who are in danger of becoming extinct, and zoos are our best answer. So I heard some, oh, I know. So you already have some things going on in your head, and you're using those clues, right, to help you figure out what the word might mean. So I want you to turn and talk just with someone next to you in the circle, and then we will do our sharing, okay? But okay, so Tessa, what do you think?
What word are we thinking about right now?
Like we take care of them because it said those animals who are in danger, which means like protect. So I think it means protect them.
So
Okay, so you think it needs to protect them. So you use words like danger to help you think it might mean protect?
But I also think it means like help them. Help them like survive.
Okay, and what clues in that sentence made you think it might mean that they need to survive?
When it said aid, I thought of first aid. So then I thought of like surviving.
And you know that when there's like a first aid kit, what does that help?
It means like if you're a doctor, so you bring the first aid kit. So if someone is hurt.
Okay, I like that thinking. That's really good thinking. What were you guys thinking aid might be? What clues did you use?
I used the word in danger to help me.
What about you, Kimberly? So he saw the word danger in there. And so what were you thinking aid might be in this sentence then? Like heal? I like that. So now I've heard like 3 different words that people think it might be. What about you? Was this kind of a tricky one? Yeah? Well, maybe you'll have get some good ideas from some of your classmates when we talk about it. Let's see. Did you have some thinking, Hector? Are we still thinking in our head?
we need to protect animals that are endangered, but then we're kind of confused because we also think that it might be feed. We need to feed animals that are endangered. So we're trying to decide if protect's a better word or feed works with aid. So we're still doing some thinking about that.
Okay.
Right, Melanie?
You keep thinking, and we'll stop back and see. What are we thinking here? It looks like we're having a discussion.
It means hope before they. It means hope and hope before they.
So, can I ask you why you think it means help?
Because
What are clues that are helping you think that?
Because it says blank in danger, so I think it says that.
Because, say that last part again.
It says, I think it says help blank because blank in danger, so I think help and.
So if someone's in danger, you think the word might mean help because when you're in danger, you need help, right?
Yeah.
Did you guys have any other thought thinking about it? What were you thinking, Lily?
Another word for protect.
And yeah, like that.
We need to save them. So instead of using the word we need to aid those animals.
Oh, so helping someone. Because when you're in danger, you have to help someone, and you guys know that extinct, because you've talked about that before. It's like there's no more, so before it's too late.
What do you think?
I like that thinking. That's really good thinking.
I think we're going to have a different word.
All right, so if we could, please go back to a circle spot. Remember, it doesn't matter where you're deciding to sit. And if you have, well, actually to start out, if you have something new to say about what you think the word aid might be by using some of those, Ajani, some of those context clues. Thank you. Put your hand out here if there's something that you would like to say to this. Kamora.
That is a great answer, and I feel like, well, let's just quickly, because and this is what we kind of talked about. How many of you know what the word extinct means? Right, just raise your hand if you know. What does that mean? Just say it out loud. They're all gone, right? So I think a lot of you have learned that already, and I think a lot of you heard who are in danger of becoming extinct. So when you heard the word aid, you thought, wait, I hear that one, and I see the word danger and extinct. That might need to mean to help them. Essence, what was your thinking about it?
My thinking was, like, it said they were extinct, so when it said aid, I knew that it meant to help and help them survive, because when it said aid, I thought of a first aid kit, and doctors bring first aid kits if you're hurt, so I thought that it would be like a kit to help or help you survive.
That's a great answer, too. She thought of a first aid kit that, carries all the bandages and stuff, and thought, well, that helps people. Maybe that's kind of the same type of thing. Keith?
F also means protect.
Protect them. Very nice. So the next thing that we have to do is try these words in our sentence, because the sentence has to make sense. And then we know, okay, that would work. That's probably what the word means. So I think the first one we could say would be help. We need to help those animals who are in danger of becoming extinct, and zoos are our best answer. Do you think the word help fits in there? Does that work?
Yeah.
I think it does too. We need to help those animals.
Or you can put save.
We need to save those animals who are in danger of becoming extinct, and zoos are our best answer. Does that work too? Either of those could work, right? Save, help. Remember we said before, protect. We need to protect those animals who are in danger of becoming extinct. Do any of those words fit?
Yeah.
Remember we said there can be more than one choice. But when you're thinking, you need to just be thinking, okay, what are some clues around that can help me? I think that because I use those words to help me figure it out.
Okay, so the next thing that you guys are going to do with a partner is filling out a graphic organizer that looks like this. You're not going to do the whole thing, but I'm going to show you what you're going to do. So, for instance, I had so the first word one of the words that we did was the word aid. Okay, so I'm just going to give you this example, but then you are going to use some other words. So I'm going to write the word here. Okay, and then I'm going to write what the meaning of it was. Well, what did we say the word?
Help, protect, and save.
What words did we say the word aid meant, Ajani?
Help, protect, save.
So I think if you want to pick out of one of those words that you could write on here under the word meaning. Okay, so I'm going to say to help.
To help.
The next one that you're going to fill in is the sentence. So you need to use the word aid in a sentence. And if we said that the word aid means to help, what kind of sentence could I come up with for that? Essence?
I wrote out the first 8.
Think about how we said it means to help. You're on the right track, but could we change it up a little bit? Lily?
I have aid the girl.
I need to aid the girl because she broke her leg. Does that mean to help? Does that sound like the clues we've used that would make sense in there? I think so too. I need to aid the girl because she broke her leg. No. Okay. So that's one of them that we did.